Hello world, my name is Matt Spa, and I take photos and I make videos, and to do that I need lenses. And I have lots of fancy modern lenses, but I also have an ever-growing collection of older camera and video and even projector lenses that I like to use on my modern mirrorless cameras. Recently, I made my first vintage lens purchase from Japan, and in this video I'm going to share that experience. International sellers on eBay tend to have a wide selection of reasonably priced lenses that seem to be in great condition, but I was really hesitant to buy from outside the US. But doggone it, I wanted a Pentax Takumar Super Multi-Coated 35mm f2 lens with a compass in the stock if I could get it. And I found one in good condition for a price that I could afford to lose that money if it didn't pan out. And spoiler alert, it all panned out just fine. Bear in mind, for this video at least, I'm talking about a single transaction with a specific dealer. So there are no doubt scammers and criminals all over eBay selling vintage glass from outside the US. But with some basic precautions that I'll talk about later, I hope you can buy with some reasonable amount of confidence. I have an ongoing series on my channel of cat videos, and each whole video is shot with a specific manual vintage lens. And if you're looking for a way to rationalize buying things that you don't really need, this is a great way to go. There was a gap in my collection though, and it was 35mm, and I'd always been really intrigued by the Takumar lenses, but I'd never owned one. And the offerings in the States all seemed to be in poor condition and overpriced, in my opinion. There were, however, a number of lenses from Japan that seemed to be in really good shape and were more affordable even when you paid the shipping cost. My biggest concerns were, like, are there going to be additional taxes or duties or customs or whatever other stuff that I don't know is out there? And fortunately, in this case, none of those things was an issue. My purchase was a little over $200, and it was a completely seamless door-to-door transaction. As far as buying tips, I suggest you buy from a dealer that has at least 500 transactions and a positive feedback rating of 97% or better. 2, don't get hung up on shipping costs. I paid $35 in shipping, but I still got a higher quality lens than any of the current US listings were that had free shipping. So, I mean, shipping is just part of the purchase, and it's never really free. You're either charged separately or it's built into the price. Nobody's just giving it away. My package was actually shipped FedEx from Chibu, I think I'm saying that correct, C-H-I-B-U, Chibu, Japan, and I got it in 2 days. I did a buy it now on Tuesday morning, and my lens arrived on Thursday, and I don't even know how that's possible. I talked to the driver that delivered it, and he reckoned that because it was an individual and not a company, that might have something to do with it. So I guess if you have the option of buying on a company account or buying on a personal account, it couldn't hurt to opt for the personal account. I don't know. 2 days. I got this in 2 days. Most all of the listings that I see from Japanese dealers have a rating, and they specifically say if the lens has any dust or haze or fungus or any functionality issues at all. In general, it seems like to me that the lenses from Japan, at least the ones that are getting listed, are better cared for and they're properly stored. This lens, the one that I got, was the one in the photos on the listing. It was extremely well packed. I had no surprises when it arrived, and that's what you hope for. The communication, I will say, was like off the charts. I got notifications every single step of the way. The dealer that I bought from, I'll put a link to their eBay store in the description because I can definitely recommend them as a super solid dealer. I think that's about all I have to offer. Obviously, this was my first time doing this, and my experience is therefore very limited. I've bought lots of lenses, but not from other countries. So if I've gotten something wrong here, or if you have any other tips on buying lenses this way, please comment below to set me straight or help inform any other viewers who are considering an international purchase. I'd really love to see some comments too from anyone who's buying from other countries, particularly where Russian lenses can be found, as I have a great affection for those. And that does it for this one. I thank you so much for watching.